Hey Aquarius, it's Lisa. Here is your reading for April 2023. This is just a general reading, so if you would like a in-depth personal reading with me, all my information is down below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what April brings for you, Aquarius. I'm also going to hold another contest this month to win a reading with me. I'm having so much fun reading your comments and connecting to people and the winner that I'm going to do it again this month. So if you subscribe to my channel and leave a comment on one of the videos, I'll enter you in the draw and I'll be picking the name at the end of the month. Okay, Aquarius, so let's see what is in the overall message for April for you is it's all about you shining, coming center stage and shining. Okay, and then your challenge for this month is doing the work, putting your head down, kicking butt and doing it. What you don't see coming this month is just planting. You've planted the seeds to your success, so now it's just kind of doing the work. Again, goes very much in with the challenge, but if you do the work and tweak here and add here, it leads to the success. And then where they want you to focus is not getting distracted. Walking your path, doing what you need to do, learning what you need to learn, and not looking over your shoulder at what other people are saying or what they're thinking about you or anything like that. So let's get some clarity on each of these. So the Queen of Wands, you shining, you coming center stage and it being all about you. I know with Aquarius, it's like, you like that, but at the same time, you're about the collective and about helping others. But sometimes you can help others by you being 100% yourself, shining, stepping center stage, guiding and inspiring others. So it's almost like it's more about the collective when you do that, right? Then kind of blending in with the collective. I always think of Aquarius as Wayne Gretzky. Right, I know it's weird, but maybe it's because I'm Canadian, I don't know. But I always think of him as someone who is a prime example of an Aquarian in the sense of, and he is an Aquarian, where it's like he was the great one. He scored a ton of goals himself, but then he had the biggest numbers in assists and helping his teammates score. Right? So it's like he was helping the collective of the team. He was helping his teammates score, and he was also scoring, right? So that's Aquarius in a nutshell. And so this card is all about that. It's like by you shining and you scoring, you are able to help your team score and the collective score. And by you being this inspiration, by doing you make the team want to do more and be more, right? So, and that helps everybody. And that's what April is all about for you. And I think the months to come, to tell you the truth, it's all about you shining and you finally stepping into who you are. And that's always growing and evolving, right? But that's part of the beauty of it, is that you're always learning and always growing and sharing that with people. Okay, so the overall message, Queen of Wands, with some clarity for that card for you. So it is about not stressing and worrying, right? Because stress and worry, and it's interesting for you, Aquarians, because it feels almost like more worried about what people will think or what will the collective think, because you are so concerned in helping people and the collective of the team around you or whatever it is. You don't want to overshine anyone. You don't want to take anybody's sun away from them, right? You don't want to overshadow them. Like they say, the more you shine, the more shadows you cast. You don't want to do that. You want everybody to shine, right? And so you stress and worry, like, if I shine, will I be stepping on anyone's toes? What will people think of me? If I'm so successful, will the people that I love now or love me now, will they still like me? Right? So it's, or if I say something wrong, or if part of my shining is revealing something what will people think, right? So it's like, you need to stop worrying and stop stressing about all that stuff, and just step forward and be yourself 100%. Yeah, people, I think you'll be shocked about how many people will support you while you're supporting and, helping everybody else shine while you're shining yourself. Okay, so let's get more clarity. So they're saying that you need to focus on shining, but focus on the stuff you need to do. You know what you need to do, they're saying, so you need to focus and get that done. Or at least start it. Well, they're saying for some of you, you've started, but it's kind of like really kind of be serious about it. The Five of Wands is all about not getting pulled into other people's dramas, not worrying about what other people are doing, just stay neutral. You're Switzerland. Don't get pulled in, because this is the hard thing about Aquarius, is that because you care about the collective and you care about the team around you, you may get pulled into their dramas. And so it's learning to help without that energy affecting you. So having boundaries while you help, having boundaries while you guide and inspire. Again, they're talking about the more you shine and come into really shining, the more you can do that, because it's kind of like inspiring rather than holding people's hands. So it's kind of like through action, it inspires people and motivates people and does almost more than holding their hand and being in the drama with them, right? It's kind of like helping them is kind of like listening and then saying, so what are you going to do about it? And handing it right back to them instead of you carrying it. And you just have to watch it. I think April, and of course, there's the people that you do kind of carry that are used to you carrying them, that when you start to shine, there's going to be some conflict where they're going to be like, well, wait a minute, what do you think you're doing? Where are you going? You need to stay here with me so I can shine and you can prop me up. And it's like, no, I can shine and you can shine. We're good, right? So it's not allowing that energy to stop you from shining. And then the last card is that you have grown and evolved. You are a different person than you were before. You stick a fork in you, you're done, right? You're done treating yourself a certain way. You're done allowing others to treat you a certain way. And it's time to move on and own that, right? And really shine. So it's really empowering, Aquarius. I love it. Okay, so the challenge you have is doing it. Is kicking butt and taking names and doing it. So the Seven of Wands is the card of battle. It's kicking butt and doing, right? I think that you are so used to doing for everybody and sharing your energy and doing that you don't do for yourself. Again, it's more like you assist everyone to get their goals, but you don't do your own goals, right? So it's kind of like, no, now you need to do your goals and assist by building yourself up. Okay, so the challenge of this. Yeah, so this is about not worrying and stressing about what other people think, which is here as well, which is where they want you to focus on. So if you focus on not worrying about someone stealing your ideas, what they're going to think about you, or what are they doing over there? What will they think if I say this? Or if I shine and I'm successful, will people not like me? Right? So it's kind of like you need to stop that and you need to just 100% do you, be you, move towards your successes and do it. Focus and get it done and listen to your gut. You can get other people's advice, but ultimately, if your gut's saying you need to do this, then you need to do it and you need to stop not letting your head talk you out of it. There's talking about someone brings you information that is really fulfilling. So it could be someone that you've been talking to, someone that's been helping and guiding you, or even a professional like a lawyer or a doctor, or it doesn't feel like a therapist, but it could be for some people. But it's just basically someone you've been talking with who says, this is what you can do. You're amazing. And so they give you some emotional information that helps you do what you need to do in April. And then if you do it, that's one of the best cards in the deck. It's getting all your hopes and dreams coming true. And again, the thing about you guys is that you get yours will only help other people, right? So you have to remember that. It's the old, you know, if you're on a plane and the mask falls, you put your mask on and then you help everybody else. That's what this is all about. But even more so. The Wayne Gretzky thing is more like what it is for you guys. Okay, so what you don't see coming is that you've planted the seeds to your success. And it feels very much like you've either thought about it or maybe even taken some steps, but not really. It's like you dabbled here, you've dabbled there, but it's always been about everybody else. So now it's kind of like, okay, so now I need to do the work, right? And I need to tweak here, add here, think about this, you know, do this a little bit serious. It's like sort of like taking something from a hobby to a business. That's what it feels like. And when you do that, you start to reap the benefits. Your plant starts to grow, it starts to flourish, and you're almost shocked by it, right? It's kind of like, yeah, if I do this, yeah, sure, it might help someone or whatever, help me go through the process. But then when it really starts to grow, you're kind of like, what? And then it leads to abundance, and then you're really shocked. So I can't wait to hear the stories, and I'd love to hear them. So you should, I appreciate it if you shared them in the comments, how things are growing and flourishing for you in the months to come. Again, they're saying in order to get that, you need to stay out of conflict. You can help and guide, but you need to hand back, and you need to stop getting distracted and pulled into other people's crap, even though that's what you do as Aquariuses. You need to kind of, how are they saying it? They're saying it, you need to kind of like reorganize the way that you do it. Have boundaries, still do it, but have boundaries. Inspire by doing. It's funny, they're talking about The Art of War, that book. They're showing me that book, and it's kind of like what makes a good leader, right? What inspires people in the collective, and how it's kind of like you can do that within the trenches with them, but inspire them by being a teammate, and by shining will inspire them to do it as well, right? It's that kind of energy. They're saying that things are going to grow and flourish. This card, the Empress, can be about spring, which April is, but it feels like things are going to grow in April, and things are going to grow in spring and really start to flourish, and you're going to be shocked. Like, it's going to be like, what? How'd that happen? They're saying that you need to focus on the things you need to do. Get her done. And then if you move forward, it's going to be successful. I know that we've said that before, but it's almost like you don't believe it. It's like, and it's funny because the way they word it is like, you do have this tiny little inkling that maybe it will be, but, and you hope that you have an effect on other people's lives and stuff. And there's something in you that's telling you it's going to be successful, but it's kind of like, I don't know if I believe it. It's like almost being too humble about it, but inside you know that it's going to be successful, which is scary. But if you move forward, it's going to be financially successful. And then the last card where they want you to focus is stop worrying and stressing about everybody else and what will people think, and oh, I have to help them and I have to help them. And so you're like, it's hard for you to juggle everything and learn your lessons and do what you need to do. So they're saying stop it. You can help who you need to help in a different way, like reorganize it, and stop getting distracted and pulled in different ways, dramas and other distractions, and stop worrying about what other people will think about you and what you have to say or what you're doing. It's like, that's their problem, not yours. You do what's yours and worry about yourself and the immediate family around you. And even that is like about reorganizing and restructuring. They're talking about doing things a little bit different is sort of what they're saying. Or some things are falling into place that are going to, over the next few months, that are going to allow you to do things differently as well. So let's see what that has to say. Again, if they haven't said it enough, if you move forward, you're going to move towards success. Wow, the world is getting everything that you want. All the good, happiness, financial success, health, anything good you can think of. You're moving towards it if you move forward. Wow, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Move forward, happiness, fulfillment, money. Like, oh my God, Aquarius, do it. And then the last card is able to emotionally let go. So this process allows you to let go of some things that you've been holding on to. And it sort of like feels like poison that's inside of you, and you're able to purge the poison. And then you understand about letting go and letting the universe do its thing. So it's kind of like, whatever, I'm going to do this, and whatever happens, happens, and I'm okay with it, right? And you're still going to be a little shocked when it all happens, but it's kind of like you're just kind of letting it go and saying, okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna do my stuff and let the chips fall where they may, right? And then it all moves forward. So I'm really excited for you, Aquarius. I can't wait to see it all happen and play out. And I'd love to hear about it. Okay, so just do what you need to do this month. Step forward, shine, and that will help other people and yourself, which is amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I think for the next couple of months, or for maybe from now on, I'm going to do weekly check-ins. There's so much going on in the month that I want to kind of guide you guys through it and help you kind of achieve what you need to achieve with all these energy shifts that are happening with the planets and the moons. So just keep watching. Maybe press the notification button so you're notified when I post new videos. Have a great month, and I will talk to you soon.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.